Hi everyone, welcome back to Behind the Data, and in this video I'm going to walk you all through a complete end-to-end project AI powered loan concentration risk agent using Microsoft Fabric and Streamlit. So this project is inspired by financial services use case loan concentration risk monitoring. In banks and credit unions, it is really very important to understand whether the loan portfolio is becoming too concentrated in certain areas, such as auto loans or used auto loans, high LTV loans, high DTI borrowers, or specific dealers, specific regions, or lower credit borrowers. So, if too much exposure is concentrated in one risky segment, so the institution can face higher risk credit. So the goal of this project is to build a system that identifies risky loan segments, calculate the concentration risk score, and then providing us with some explainable recommendations through the Streamlit AI agent. So it will answer questions like which loan segment is highest risk, which dealer should the risk team review first. And so first what I did, I downloaded the data files, and as we are dealing in the financial sector, so the files we always take would be the synthetic ones. So loan concentration files like loan, borrower, branches, which is containing around 12,000 synthetic loan records. Now the previous project on which I worked on, yeah. So we created a full pipeline which we can schedule it, run it, and if it fails, we can be notified as well. So similar to this, I'll create a new workspace for our new project. Over here, you can create a new workspace, select the trial capacity, you can insert the name and then create it. So this is my workspace for this project. So this workspace will contain all project items like Lakehouse, Notebook, ML Experiment, and GraphQL API. Now I'll click on the new item. So we are going with so first we have to load the data, for which we have to select Lakehouse. So initially, for one of the project, I selected Event House as well. Over here, I'm using Lakehouse. The Lakehouse will store the raw CSV files and the final scored output tables. So after selecting the Lakehouse, yeah, so these are my CSV files which I loaded, and this is the new subfolder I created for our raw files. Now coming to the notebook. So in here, what I did in the first cell, I'm first reading the raw files which read all loan, borrower, branches, dealers, etc. After so after running, I'm yeah, so I'm getting like loan records around 12,000 loan records, and count of the borrowers, what are the loan products. So everything I can see here. Now over here, so I'm cleaning the loan data, converting open date, insert date to date format, balance, LTV into numeric, and flags into the Boolean. So yeah, and then I created three new derived fields like LTV, DTI, credit score band. So yeah, and all these are grouped into particular bands. So this clean table is created and saved as loan portfolio clean. So all this would be visible under the lakehouse. And then in the next cell, yeah, so we are grouping them all. And so we are also creating the reusable function called create segment. uh, summary. For each segment, it calculates loan count, average, DTI, average LTV, PTI. So this part is really very important because loan concentration risk is not only individually but in groups as well. Now I created multiple concentration segments, creating the category name with region, new use dealer name, paper grade, and then yeah, so all these were my segments. And after that, so in this main risk scoring logic was here. So the model calculated the concentration risk score. The logic would be if average LTV is high, so risk increases. If average DTI is high, so then also risk increases, and so on. So then all the components are combined into a concentration risk score. Yeah, you can see here that if it is high, medium, then all everything is combined, and in the last, so this one I'll explain you later. We can check the tables by that time. So so you can see that loan concentration scored, and over here there is one more loan portfolio clean as well. So now going back to the workspace, I did, I created a new item. So selecting, yeah. So over here, click the new item, and you can select the experiment one. Okay. So I named it, and it is for tracking the risk scoring run. So going, yeah. So you can see all the scores. So going back to our previous notebook, in the last cell which I was talking about. So I used ML Flow to log average risk score portfolio window scoring method, and after running this, as I showed you, so these are my scores. ML Flow run logged successfully. So now in the ML experiment, I can see all these numbers in the. Now coming to the final part, I created an API. Let's go. Yeah, so you have to select the new item again, and selecting the GraphQL in Microsoft Fabric. So to so what was that for? I'll just explain you. Uh, so in Microsoft Fabric, it was to expose the loan concentration score table as an API, making the risk output usable beyond just analytics. And after that, I created my Streamlit app with 3 files. So we can see it over here. Give me a moment. Let's go to my profile, go to repositories, and here is my loan concentration risk agent. So these are my 3 files which are needed to create the Streamlit app. Now coming to my Streamlit. So I uploaded these 3 files to a public GitHub repository, which I showed you, and deployed the app on Streamlit Cloud. So once I deployed the app, it opened as an AI-powered loan concentration risk agents with tabs like Risk Overview, Copilot, Segment Explorer. So over here, it will show you the data, and over here you can ask the questions. So let's give him a question. So which segment is highest risk. So it has given you the answer that auto E with score 57.0. So we can also ask the agent questions like why used auto loans are risky, or request an executive summary as well over here. So the app responds using the scored loan concentration data, which we have provided him over here, and risk scores, risk bands, and recommended actions. So overall, this project combines Microsoft Fabric, risk scoring, API ready architecture, and a Streamlit AI agent to help financial institutions identify high risk loan concentration segments and make a better portfolio review decisions. So I hope you guys liked it. I'll come up with some other videos next time. Thank you so much.